Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Kuramawian, and let's get straight to business. So this week was a phenomenal week, not only because the networking that I did, but because I finally was able to achieve one of those goals that I've been wanting for so long, ever since I started this journey as a software engineer. And I'll be telling you more in a bit. Let's talk about the networking that I did. So I went to 2 events in Manhattan this week, and the first one I got to see a solutions architect from Microsoft and DevRel from Elastic. And essentially these talks were about their MCP implementations and how they are using Elastic as a service. Nice event. And these were the 2 speakers. Awesome people. I'm glad that I met them. And yesterday I went to another event heavily focused on AI. So this one was very different. It almost felt like a conference because, one, the attendance, so many people, which was awesome. The venue was fantastic. But not only did they have talks, they also had a panel with investors in the space of AI. And I got to meet a lot of cool startup founders, people already working in the industry. And on top of that, a panel with investors. So it was a very cool event with a lot of things going on. And as you can see, a packed house, and I'm very looking forward to another event by them. It was just a very cool spot. Again, startup founders, investors, people already working in the industry. You can't go wrong, right? Now, let's talk about the big news. I finally landed my first internship as a software engineer, and the role is going to be as a back-end software engineer with Java and Spring Boot. And I really want to thank Architect Dynamics and its team for giving me the opportunity. I met Kazi, and his real name is Gregory. I met him at Commit Your Code last year. And I don't think we spoke more than 40 seconds throughout the 3 days that I was there. But we stayed in touch on Twitter. And, we would talk here and there and comment on each other's posts. I got to see him again in person at Commit Your Code this year, and he took notice that I was learning Java and Spring Boot. And funny enough, he actually sent me a DM, I think around March, when I was starting to learn Java, to see where I was at, if I was enjoying Java, and he sent me some resources, and nothing really came out of that. He just had the curiosity of what I was doing. When I saw him again in Texas, as soon as he saw me, the first thing he told me, how you doing? You still working with Java and Spring Boot? I see that you post it constantly. And I was like, yeah. I'm learning. I'm building a project right now, a property management software using Spring Boot and Java. And he told me that he noticed that every morning I post the same thing, write some code, and then I show people the tech stack that I'm using. I post this every day, every morning, write some code, a caption, and then my tech stack. And he tells me, I don't know if you're interested, but I have a startup company with some of my business partners, and we are looking for a back-end software engineer. And ironically, I see you posting every day that you work with React, TypeScript, Clerk, you use Spring Boot and Postgres and Supabase. We are building a public speaking platform, and that's literally going to be the tech stack. And I was like, what? And like, yeah, we literally using the same tech stack that you tweet every day. So I don't know if you're interested. And I told him, of course I am. And I agreed that once I got back from the conference, I was going to send him my project so he can see the code base to get a sense on where I was at skill-wise. He was able to see my project, and he told me, if you want to intern in my startup, I'm more than happy to give you this opportunity. And man, I jumped on it immediately. I'm like, yes, please. Like, I need this. And I'm very thankful for Architect Dynamics and for Kazi for giving me the opportunity to land my first internship. Like, this is insane. And it's crazy how I didn't want to learn Java at first in January. And I was so hesitant. I didn't want to do it because Java is too wordy, it's too boring, blah, blah, blah. But I just felt during that time that I really needed a different programming language because the market in New York City, it's just a bunch of people that do React and the MERN stack. So I just felt that I was stuck, and I'm so thankful that I took the Dallas Software Developers Group cohort, and I got to work with a backend developer using Java. And from there, my curiosity of learning Java came about. And look, the language I didn't want to learn about, it's what gave me my first internship. Right now, I'm just grateful for the opportunity. I started yesterday, actually, the internship. I already got my first task, and I'm going to take an entire feature from end to end. I'm not able to show you the code because this is a startup, but I can tell you that my feature right now, as of today, is working with processing video footage and compressing files, which I've never done. Like, I've been reading so much about this, about Spring Batch and how to download files, how to compress files, and I'm just looking forward to see where this project is going to go. So the goal right now is by December to have a strong MVP. Then in January, start reaching out to speakers so they can give a test of our platform and then get feedback and then iterate from there. So again, I'm very excited for this opportunity, and like we're getting closer to that first job in tech. And like I told you, the end of the vlog of Cutting My Way In is going to be when I land my first tech job. And I just feel that with this opportunity, it's setting me up for that next step. So that's everything I have for you guys. See you in the next one. Peace.